of x and the corresponding values of f of x are given in the table shown. If there is a linear relationship between x and f of x, which of the following equations gives this relationship? You'll notice all the answers are in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So there are two steps to solving this problem. The first is to find the slope, m. M is the change in y over the change in x. So if we look at our f of x values on the table, we'll notice that between each point, f of x increases by 0.5, while x increases by 2. So the slope would be 0.5 over 2, which is also 1/4. So that's our slope. And now we have to find the y-intercept. And there are a couple ways to go about this. First, you can take a shortcut. You can notice a pattern and go backwards. So what's 1.5 minus 0.5? That's 1. You can do 2 minus 2, and that's 0. 0, 1 is our y-intercept. So our equation is y equals 1/4 x plus 1, which is a. And a lot of the times, you might not be able to do it this way. So in that case, I would use point slope form. Y equals m x minus x1 plus y1. Y equals 1/4 x minus, and for x1, y1, you can just use any point on the table. So I'm going to use 4, 2. So x minus 4 plus 2. And you distribute the 1/4. 1/4 x minus 4 times 1/4 plus 2. And if you simplify this further, you get 1/4 x minus 1 plus 2. And our final equation is 1/4 x, y equals 1/4 x plus 1. So the answer is A. For the next problem, you can pause the video here and try it yourself. First, we're going to solve for our slope, m, which is our change in y over the change in x. So if we look at our f of x values, we'll notice that it decreases by 0.5, 0.1, and then 0.5 again. And then over on the x side, it increases by 3, by 6, and by 3 again. And even if the changes are not by a constant amount, it's still a linear relationship. And this is because if you look at the slope between each of the individual points, then you would get m equals negative 0.5 over 3, which is the same as negative 1/6 for the first 2 points. For the second 2 points, you would get m equals negative 1/6. And then for the last 2 points, you would get negative 0.5 over 3, which is also negative 1/6. So the slope of this line is m equals negative 1/6. So now we have our m, and we can put it into our point slope form. Y equals m x minus x1 plus y1. Y equals negative 1/6 x minus, and we can choose a random point, x minus 6 plus 2. We simplify this further by distributing the negative 1/6, and we get plus 1 plus 2. And our final equation is y equals negative 1/6 x plus 3. So the answer is also A.